Assalamu alaikum. I am Durjoy Kundu. Today I am going to discuss about linking words. First of all, we have to know what is linking word. Linking words are words which help to connect ideas and sentences. We can use linking words to give examples, add information, summarize, sequence information, give a reason or a result, or to construct ideas. There are three types of linking words. These are conjunctions, sentence connectors, and subordinators. Conjunctions. Conjunctions are the most common form of linking word. They are used to join two parts of a sentence together and generally used in the middle of a sentence. There are 7 coordinating conjunctions. These are and, but, or, for, nor, yet. So, sentence connectors. Sentence connectors are used to link ideas from one sentence to next sentence and to give paragraph coherence. They are placed at the beginning of a sentence. Some useful connectors are firstly, secondly, thirdly, next, in addition to, moreover, however, on the other hand, etc. Subordinators. Subordinators are linking words that are used to join clause together. They are used at the beginning or the middle of a sentence. Some important subordinators are though, although, even though, while, since, as, so that, because, if, as, after, when, until, before, etc. Here's a list of the most common linking words. For giving example, we can use for example, for instance, namely, I can, for example, I can play quite a few musical instruments. For example, the flute, the guitar, and the piano. Namely refers to something by name, and there are two problems, namely the expense and the time. For adding information, we can use and, in addition to, as well as, also, to, furthermore, moreover, apart from, in addition to, besides. For example, we discussed training, education, and the budget. Also is used to add an extra idea. We don't usually start a sentence with also. For example, we also spoke about marketing. To generally goes either at the end of the sentence or after the subject, and it means as well. For example, they were concerned too. Apart from and besides are often used to mean as well as or in addition to. For example, apart from rubber, we are the largest sports car manufacturer. Besides rubber, we are the largest sports car manufacturer. For summarizing, we can use in short, in brief, in summary, to summarize, in a nutshell, to conclude, in conclusion. We normally use these words at the beginning of the sentence to give a summary of what we have said or written. Sequencing ideas. For sequencing ideas, we can use firstly, secondly, finally. The first point is lastly, the following. The following is a good way of starting a list. For example, the following people have been chosen to go on the training course in Peter, Seasons, and Owen. For giving a reason, we can use due to, owing to, because of, because as seen. For example, due to the rain, we could not go to the rail station in time. Because of is followed by noun. For example, because of bad weather, the football match was postponed. Since and as mean because. Since the company is expanding, we need to hire more staff. As the company is expanding, we need to hire more staff. For giving a result, we can use therefore, so consequently, this means that as a result. Therefore, so consequently, and as a result are all used in a similar way. For example, the company are expanding, so they are talking on extra steps. Here, we can use either therefore or so or consequently or as a result. And remember, so is more informal. For contrasting ideas, we can use But however, although, despite, in spite of, nevertheless, nonetheless, while, whereas, unlike, in theory, in practice. But is more informal than however. It is not normally used at the beginning of a sentence. For example, he works hard but he doesn't earn much. Although, despite, and in spite of, introduce an idea of contrast. For example, in spite of the cold, she went out in shorts. Nevertheless and nonetheless means in spite of that or anyway. For example, the sea was cold but he went swimming nevertheless. While, while, whereas, and unlike are used to show how two things are different from each other. For example, while my sister has blue eyes, mine are brown. In theory, in practice, show an unexpected result. For example, in theory, teachers should prepare for lessons, but in practice, they often don't have enough time. Thank you.